Hello everyone, this is Cheryl with C&C Are We There Yet? And we have fallen in love with fall. And today we are going to take you on a tour of the beautiful Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. So grab a jacket and follow us.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
Gatlinburg is known as the gateway to the Great Smoky Mountains. Gatlinburg sits at an elevation of 1,289 feet with a population of just over 4,000 people. Tennessee is very popular for its moonshine, and Old Smoky is one of the most popular places to do moonshine tasting, and it's right in the heart of Gatlinburg. Maine Parkway is the main street that's 0.8 of a mile and runs through downtown Gatlinburg, and it's lined with very good restaurants and distilleries, breweries, wineries, the cutest little stores. We just love Gatlinburg. Calhouns Restaurant is located on the main strip in Gatlinburg, and they have been serving ribs since 1983. They claim they have the best ribs in America, and we agree. We highly recommend eating at Calhouns, and besides the ribs, everything is good. And the service, we had some good experiences at Calhouns, and we love the fireplace in the middle of the restaurant. Dollywood is a popular amusement park located in Pigeon Forge, and it's owned by Dolly Parton, who is from Tennessee. Pigeon Forge has been attracting visitors for over 60 years. Pigeon Forge is filled with fun activities for the whole family. There's all types of attractions, there's award-winning shows, tons of dining, shopping, and lodging right on one strip. The strip is the Pigeon Forge Parkway and is 5 miles long. The historic old mill was built in 1830 and is one of the oldest continuously operating grist mills in the country. The entrance to the Smoky Mountains is located only about 15 minutes out of Gatlinburg, and Gatlinburg is such a cool, cute town. The Great Smoky Mountains was the first national park having land and other costs paid in part with federal funds. Previous parks were funded wholly with state money or private funds. To this day, the Smoky Mountains are one of the only fee-free national parks. You can spend hours driving through the Smoky Mountains. It's so scenic and beautiful. There's 400 miles of road, and especially this time of year with the changing of the leaves, it's so gorgeous. Every corner you turn, you want to stop and take it in and take pictures. You have to plan ahead and be prepared because, like most national parks, there's no cell phone service in the park. So you should, if you need a map, you should definitely download it ahead of time and have a plan. Always take water and snacks with you, and always a jacket, because when you're going up in the mountains, the temperature always changes due to the elevation. Did you know that the Smoky Mountains is the most visited national park in the US, with over 12 million visitors a year? No, I did not hike through the Appalachian Trail at all, probably only about 21.5 feet. But I did think it was cool to take a photo there. Did you know that the Appalachian Trail is one of the longest continuous footpaths in the world? The trail winds more than 2,150 miles through 14 different states. The Great Smoky Mountains are a mountain range rising along the Tennessee-North Carolina border and covers over 500,000 acres. The highest point in the Smoky Mountains sits at 6,643 feet. Did you know that the Smoky Mountains is one of the few national parks that there's no entrance fee?
This is pretty incredible, huh?
Amazing. It's just breathtaking. Oh, my word. I feel like being quiet. I'm never quiet, but I feel like being quiet because it's so peaceful and still up here. Love it.
Yeah, it seems like everybody else has the same idea. So it's quite a few people.
You see the sign?
Tough to get a parking, but I was blessed. Appalachian Trail. So we can't ask for a nicer day. It's beautiful blue skies. Weather's just perfect. Leaves changing.
A week of rain and the only sunny day.
True. Here's the information center.
He said that last Friday, and then we found out the farmers don't work on
Types of spruce. Fraser.
Spruce fir. Okay. I was wondering what they were.
Annual rainfall.
82 inches.
Yeah.
These red flowers are really pretty.
So funny, they're up so high. I wonder what they are. I'll have to find out.
These.
Look at this tree, and it's smelled. You can smell the pine.
So these are spruce, so it's just like the blue spruce that I like.
It's Fraser.
What is it?
Fraser.
Oh, Fraser?
Yeah, see? Fraser spruce. And red spruce, for those ones are the Fraser.
Okay. Gosh, it smells like Christmas.
Just need ornaments now. It's like little eggnog.
There you go.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, it's
I was just thinking of how we could incorporate some sort of. Put it right in food.
so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Huge. Wow.
Yeah.
Clingmans Dome is the highest point into the Smoky Mountains. It sits at 6,643 feet. When I saw the sign that it was a half mile to the Clingmans Dome Observation Center, I thought, well, that's not very far. So I started hiking up and realized how steep it was. It's 332 feet going up, and although it's just a half mile, it took me like 30 minutes to get to the top, but it's so beautiful. At the top of the summit, you can enjoy 360-degree breathtaking views of the Great Smoky Mountains, and at the north part, you're overlooking Pigeon Forge. It's just breathtaking, but it's also several degrees cooler, so definitely take a jacket. I was so happy I had my jacket. The vegetation at the top is very different. You don't have the trees with the changing of the leaves. You have all pine trees, and the smell of pine is so strong. Oh my goodness, it was so cool that day. It smelled like Christmas at the top of Clingmans Dome. We stayed in Sevierville. Sevierville is north of Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, and we took a drive out off the beaten path up in the mountains, and we discovered all this beautiful fall colors up in the mountains. At the English Mountain Trout Farm, you can catch your own fish. You can hook them and they will cook them. Or if you're not into fishing, you can just order fish off the menu. Or if you don't want to eat it there, you can just catch your fish and take it home with you.